Coach Mark gave us a really good tidbit when Fiona and I, we were running, and he just said, like, pick it up, or like, okay, you can like pass people down. And so then that gave us the encouragement, like, 'cause we were in a big group, so then to like pull out, and then Fiona was right there beside me, and like, don't usually run with people like that or whatever, so like that was great because I didn't know where we were, like, position wise, like first, second, 15th, 100th, I don't know. And then when we get around to the place when you get tired, and but she's right there like pushing me, so if I surge a little bit, she's coming with me, so it's like almost a little, you know, disheartening. So it's like, oh, I can't beat this girl, but I mean, like, this is great. So when we get to the point where you're hurting, and then like I can't go slower because, like, you know, she'll pass me, so she pushed me the whole time. And then yeah, so then like I feel so good because I didn't like settle into a low pace where we get to the end and be like, oh, I could have ran faster, you know. So we stopped for tea.
Okay, good.
And then after that we decided, yeah, we should probably go for the win. You know, I think our only words to each other were like, "You're rolling," and "You too." So that's it.
It felt like just a good, solid race. It was great having Allison to pace with. We ran together the whole race, and felt like a good place to build from. It helped to keep the pace up. When you're running by yourself, it's a lot harder to just keep going when you have somebody you're not sure you can catch, and there's people coming up behind you, and it was just great having somebody to just keep going with.
It's good to get our first team experience out of the way. We haven't been doing too much hard stuff, so this is kind of a good rust buster, kind of a good first race to gauge off of, so it's pretty good, yeah. You know, the race is pretty flat, so it went up pretty fast. The first K is partly downhill, so went up a bit too fast, but overall as a team we probably did pretty well in the middle of the race. No one got too excited, no one went out too hard, so we're pretty happy with just how we finished off and how we did well for our training. So yeah, just not to let these races worry too much. You know, we have a lot of training still to do, so kind of just use the experience and kind of use the race experience mostly, and then kind of gets you in shape too. It kind of pushes you along your training, so we'll just kind of use this as a stepping stone and build off of it. But first, university stuff, so last year I didn't attach, but this year's kind of first jump to the next level, so it's been good.
Yeah, it's one of those things where the entire team is sort of a building block starting from the beginning. So in some instances, you know, actually some really good results, especially from some individuals. So on the girls' side, you know, Fiona Benson and Allison Jackson just ran fantastic races. And then on the men's side, you know, our freshman phenom Blair Johnson just looked great, you know, running these, you know, the various schools. So it was good results for us today, I think, all around. Even some of the guys compared to last year vastly improved. So it's a it's a good direction that we're going. Well, you know, interestingly enough, that was one of the things during the race. I was just constantly saying, like, work with each other, work with each other. So whether it's racing or training, having those two around each other, they'll just make each other better. This is a fairly quick course. You know, it's a firm course, but it's a fair course. So it's probably a good indicator of how sort of a well-rounded runner you are. It's not suiting sort of any one athlete.